Welcome to this video that describes the graphs located in the uncertain function dialog. Here's the same example where we added an uncertain variable in cell E13, an uncertain function in cell D16, a PSI mean statistic function in cell D17, and we ran a simulation. I've added a second uncertain variable in cell H13. This cell uses the PSI int uniform distribution to calculate the sales volume and the unit cost. If cell H13 equals 1, then the volume and cost values will be from the slow market. If cell H13 equals 2, then the volume and cost will be from the OK market. And if cell H13 equals 3, then the volume and cost will be from the hot market. You can run subsequent simulations by either changing a value on the worksheet, such as changing the slow market price from 11 to 11.50, or by pressing F9 on the keyboard. Now hover over the uncertain function cell D16. The chart that appears is called a frequency chart. A frequency chart is a graphical representation of the full range of outcomes from the simulation, 1,000 trial values. Double-click this cell to open the uncertain function dialog. First, we see the same frequency chart. Again, this is a graphical representation of the full range of outcomes from our simulation. The cumulative frequency chart is simply a running total of a frequency and all frequencies below it, and answers the question, how many observations fall within a certain class or lower? The reverse cumulative frequency chart represents the frequency of all values greater than the lower class boundary of a given class, and answers the question, how many observations fall within a certain class or higher? This tab displays a tornado chart that shows how much the value in cell D16, net profit, changes as the uncertain variable values in cell E13 and H13 change. In this model, there are only two uncertain variables that can affect the value in cell D16. However, in a large model, it's typically not obvious which uncertain variables have the greatest impact on uncertain functions, such as our net profit function. This chart shows us that the uncertain variable in cell H13 is negatively correlated with net profit, and the uncertain function in cell E13 is positively correlated with net profit. The scatter plot for cell E13, our selling price, shows three high-low ranges for net profit, which correspond to our three different markets, hot, OK, and slow. Click the drop-down menu here to change the axis labels and scale. Select Chart Options to show the chart after each simulation and to change chart titles. Click Chart Type to use a different type of chart, to use a different type of color, and to include grid lines or not. Click Save to save all your changes and to close the chart. Or click Cancel to refuse all changes and close the chart. This concludes this video on the uncertain function dialog chart types. Please see the next video for a quick tutorial on the statistics, percentiles, and markers options on the same dialog. To speak with our technical support staff, click the link that appears now.